feet since employing that three centre-back formation. It's obviously tightened them up defensively, but Graham Turner's keen to point out it doesn't have to be negative. The key to the success of the system lies with the ability of the two fullbacks to get forward as often as possible and supply ammunition for strikers David Kelly and Steve Bull, who recently returned to the side after missing 9 games through injury and suspension. And by the way, his comeback game for Wolves' reserves team drew a crowd of 9,500 to Molineux, a tribute to his massive popularity. The Derby captain turning it in towards Kitson. It comes to Johnson, the shot blocked by Birch. Kelly just helping it out to Thompson on the right. The long ball forward, Kelly is offside, which seems to be on opposition grounds. Here's Edwards, and Keane again has got back up in support and lays it off to Venus. Keane still in a good position. He started this move right back near his own penalty area by dispossessing the Derby player.
Seem to recall Kevin Keane.
Dowell in the Wolves goal.
Yeah, good goalkeeping that. Couldn't have seen the shot till late. There's the value of a big guy coming up. Shorts come up and just helps it onto the box. It's not quite cleared. Kitson with a first-time shot, but good goalkeeping coming through.
Brilliant! Oh, the vision that Paul Cook showed then.
Brilliant. That's absolutely. I was talking about midfield players. As I'm talking, I'm looking at Paul Cook and thinking there is none better on the field than him. I mean, he's got a great left foot, great vision. But he's helped here. He would know. He's got like a telepathy with Bully. He'd know that Bully would be pulling on the second central defender there. And I think you'll
back away invitingly for Keane, and he didn't disappoint them. It was a fine effort. Well saved by Taylor.
Yes, Kevin Keane's playing in that little hole behind the front players, and he's good at this, picking up and running at spaces. Bully was actually pulling for a pass there. Thought he was going to slot him in, but a fine save, as you say, from a very, very good attempt.
Cook lets it run on. Thompson with the shot. That was very intelligent work by Cook, and in fact I think the referee just about got in the way.
You know, I've spoken with Gary Pendry an awful lot about that, the Wolves assistant man.
Meanwhile Kelly heads it down for Bull. Charles clearance. Shirtliff wins it back well, and then Birch with the through ball to Bull. Great chance, great goal. Steve Bull. Who else?
Well, that's Bully at his best, playing just against the last man. I think Birch lifts a simple ball through the line of defenders, a good ball. But I mean, that's Bull just onside. Defence no cover. I mean, Charles isn't giving Short any support at all there, and he just nicks the keeper there. I mean, it's an excellent finish, but I think Derby do have a problem here. They play very, very much in a straight line as a defence and don't really afford each other much cover. And against the likes of Bully, that's fatal.
18 minutes gone. Derby County 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and the irrepressible Steve Bull accepted by Kamana. Johnson with a little flick on. Kitson. Excellent play from Kitson. Pembridge. And the final ball again. Birch. Lets Cook take over. And he looks again for Kelly and Bull. It's a great ball. Kelly goes down. Kavanagh takes charge of things. And perhaps if Kelly had been rather more concerned in forcing the ball goalwards, then he might have got profit from it.
To be fair, as you say, good movement by the front. But there's no way in the world that a defence should fall for that. It's just a straight ball, you know, no disguise. And the defenders got themselves into such a tangle that Wolves nearly went 2 up again.
Corner kick. Wolves lead 1-0. Mountfield has come forward. Cook takes the kick. Difficult one on the near post, headed away by Forsyth. Keane scurries to win it back again. Cook takes over. Curls a typically accurate ball into Mountfield. Headed away by Short to Harks, now Pembridge. He was taken by surprise that he wasn't offside.
This must drive Roy McFarlane mad, you know. I mean, they've been warned and warned enough times. He's made his run off the back of a fella there. Actually, it looks as if he may very well have been offside that time. Certainly when he started his run, I didn't think he was going to be offside. But I mean, there was absolutely nothing the Derby defence could do about that. They'd committed themselves to trying to step up on him.
And because he hesitated, the chance had gone, but in comes the corner towards Mountfield. Good goalkeeping that by Martin Taylor. Kelly and Bull inevitably in the box, waiting for the cross. Offside this time. Equalises surely.
Yes, but that's what we were preaching first half from Gary Charles. That's the first time really he's played it, and he's played a great crossing off the outside of his foot there. And there's Pembridge attacking the box. That's one of the few occasions when a midfield player's broke into an advanced position.
Goes towards Pembridge again. Thompson's clearance. Keane. Thompson. They played their way out of danger, well, Wolves, but they've given away another throw. From the crowd, not from the referee. And Bull has forced the corner.
You see, but he's never as dangerous when the ball's at his feet if he's facing away from goal, Bully. He's always at his best when he's on the end of things, going towards goal.
And a lovely little step over. Thompson's shot blocked.
Brilliant, that, wasn't it? Brilliant. I mean, unlucky again. They've pulled it twice. Once the referee's blocked it, and Andy Thompson's really cracked that one. Very, very well executed, that.
Yes, that's obviously something they spend a lot of time on the training ground, and it's almost worked twice now. 2-0, and they've both been scored by the irrepressible Steve Bull.
I think Derby may have a shout for a free kick here. I think when the ball's knocked back to Bully, there's a suggestion he may have full marks to him. Brilliant, sees only the ball, but I just wonder when this ball's knocked back across the goal. Not this time, it's kept in the box here. Just a little dead drop down there. Watch how he pushes the defender out of the way. Did he or did he not muscle Short out of the way? Actually, I don't think a big fella like Short's entitled to get muscled out of the way there by Bully. That's all about desire, that goal. That's all about desire. I mean, my first thought was possibly he has pushed him out of the way, but no, he hasn't. He's gone strong. He's seen only the ball.
But I know. Tried to release Bull once more. It's Forsyth who's picked it up. Well, they've got to get a goal soon now, surely, Derby. And in committing men forward, they're going to leave gaps that Bull and Kelly will be able to exploit. The game's on a knife edge for Derby now. Kitson plays it into the box, knocked away rather by Venus. He's turned Williams inside out here.
If the cameras were to pan on Bully now, he's pulled away to the back post. Brilliant little bit of execution there from the Wolves. Some lovely play. Overindulged a bit there, Cookie, to be fair. But Bully had pulled away. At this stage, look at Bully in the back now. He's desperate for him to just stick it in there for him to have to go for his hat-trick. And it just goes out of picture. Well, his mannerisms after being refused the chance of a hat-trick weren't too clever. Weren't too complimentary, to be fair to Cook.
Derby County 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, and a free kick to Wolves. Get things right for these two difficult matches, and they've certainly got it spectacularly right so far today. They really have played excellently. And here goes Bull in again, chasing. 25 minutes to go. His 2 goals have given Wolves a great platform. They lead 2-0. Pembridge. Nice little turn by Kitson, and it's a great ball for Johnson. Just too much pace.
Some superb play there. All credit to Kitson. He has looked nice and sharp, mainly when he's come up to link play up. But a brilliant little spin and a great through ball for Johnson.
A lot of very good football played by Derby today, but just not enough penetration in the opposition penalty area. Here goes Bull, forcing Short. Oh, what a brilliant effort that was. If he'd have completed his hat-trick with a goal from that, it would have been absolutely magnificent.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you can never leave him alone, can you? Craig Short thinks he's going to tidy this one up comfortably. He's got another thing coming. That must be what? His seventh goal-worthy attempt, was it?
Flying high, Steve Bull and Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're 3-0 up.
I wish I could have got a price on him getting his 3rd goal. Oh. There'll be questions asked once again about the defence, but also the goalkeeper on this one. young Taylor backed off a long way. I think when the ball's played over the top, he should have been greeting him. But Taylor got into no man's land and then started to retreat. And he made the job comparatively easy for Bully, just to lob it over him with his head.
Well, that
and he's not finished yet.
No,
he's not finished yet, Alan.
I was going to say that caps a marvellous display so far by Steve Bull, but once he gets one goal, he wants to keep hammering them in. Well, that was a very brave attempted header there by Kitson, which Wolves have defended well. And the linesman has flagged there. There was a foul by Venus on Tommy Johnson. Simpson straight at the wall. Williams straight over it.
I mean, I've seen Paul Simpson many times
Here today, and Rankin turns it forward to Kelly with his first touch. Rankin's, that is, and still going forward as well. Kelly tries to sneak one in on the near post. Arks, who tries to get it round onto his left foot, and now Pembridge does get it onto his left foot, and it all ends up with an easy save again. And Martin Taylor had to come out of the box to get it clear. Well, Ron Atkinson mentioned when the England squad's named, and the Wolves fans have made their selection. Bully for England, the shout from just down below us. Bull pulls away to the far post. Kelly's on the near post, and here is Kelly. Good shot, blocked. Keane turns it back to Rankin. Blocked again by Short. You would have bet money on him getting that.
See, but in all fairness, Bully's not entitled to get that. I know he's brave, I know he's aggressive, I know he's a running player. But when Thompson knocks the ball through, the defenders always favour it. And what the defenders allowed himself to do, he's allowed Bully to get the ball first. I mean, there's no way in the world Bully should have got that. OK, it fell a bit awkwardly, and it's on his left side, which isn't his best one. But the initial ball...
It's a one-man band, this. Well, it's not. That's insulting to Wolves' performance, but in that penalty area, it's Bull against the rest.
He'll do a shooting session in training and not have a...
Short's clearance, and Wolves have taken the throw in quickly. And here's Keane again. And pulls a dangerous little cross in. The header wasn't quite strong enough from Kelly. Birch wants it back. Edwards again. Thompson. And there he is, arriving a little bit late this time. Bull to Birch. Back again to Bull. He almost produced an own goal then. Keane. Birch and Williams. There's mayhem at times in that Derby defence. That would have been a goals. He provides them as well. And Kevin Keane is the man who benefits as Wolves clinch victory with a fourth.
Well, that was a lovely finish, wasn't it? Lovely long throw in here. Good movement there from Bully. And look how he even anticipated Keane. He knows that Bully's going to get on the end of it first. Goalie's head's back, gone through his legs, but Keane, no, he deserves it as much as anyone. Good long throw, by the way. And good positive running, good movement. And good clinical finish by a lad Keane, who's really enjoyed his afternoon.
Kevin Keane's fourth goal for Wolves since joining them from West Ham. Wolves' fourth goal of the afternoon, and Bull has been involved in every single one of them. Kelly peels away for him. He lets Rankin take over. His legs are a bit fresher. Birch. They're just keeping possession basically now, Wolves, and eking out the time. The end of a very, very good win for Wolverhampton Wanderers by 4-0. Steve Bull scored 3 of them and provided the 4th for Kevin Keane. A great day for Wolves, a sad day for Derby County. Their long unbeaten home record in the league here at the baseball ground finished. The final score, Derby County 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 4. We'll have more action and views from Jimmy